Attention, whores. The following episode is a public service announcement commissioned by the G20 to... Wait, what? I'm mispronouncing things? Oh, I'm sorry, this was commissioned by the 420. A handful of marijuana.
Look at me! 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 Look at me while I review attention whores. UrbanDictionary.com's top definition of an attention whore is a label given to any person who craves attention to such an extent that they will do anything to receive it. The type of attention, negative or positive, does not matter. While technically accurate, I think it's perhaps a bit broad, since following that definition means that pretty much every 2-year-old on Earth is an attention whore. I'm going to have to get a little more specific here and narrow it down to attention seekers on the internet. Otherwise, I'd have to expand this into a 10-episode mega-series to cover all the celebrities, wannabes, television pundits, serial killers, streakers, and scientists. It's almost impossible to figure out who the first internet attention whore was, although I'd reckon you'd find them long before it was possible to upload pictures to the web. Man, I bet even ARPANET had comment whores. What are the pros of being an attention whore? Well, first, of course, there's the attention. If you're even a tiny bit good looking, then you can use tricks like high contrast, certain angles, and the sweaty desperation of all sorts of guys on the internet to build yourself a little adoring fan base that will provide you with uncritical praise and frighteningly sincere offerings of physical affection. Once you have that audience, you can emotionally abuse them, tease them into thinking they might actually meet you someday, shout out your most noxious and insane remarks while getting plenty more comments than before you started vomiting irrationality all over the internet, and, well, some attention whores even manage to make money by soliciting donations from their fans for ventures which may or may not be fictional. Those were the pros. The pros. The cons, of course, are that many of your fans are potential stalkers. Also, you just might regret your actions later in life, particularly because nothing ever really leaves the internet. You could, for example, wind up like those beauty queens that lose their crowns when pictures of them lesying out for their friends end up being discovered. Oh, and yeah, there's also... I should mention by and by that a lot of people think that a career as an attention whore is just for the fairer sex. While it's true that seemingly the vast majority are girls and women, this does not stop a lot of guys from pursuing this exciting path, even if it does take you a second sometimes to realize that they are in fact guys. So, all things considered, do I recommend being an attention whore?
Does there exist such a creature as an attention narrate whore? Dang, I'm not sure there is. Tune in next week when I try to convince you all to give me money so I can help my 28 sick grandmothers to buy me a car.
Look at me. 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 Please them into thinking that they might actually get to meet you someday. Spew your most noxious and insane opinions while getting far more comments than you would in the days before you started spewing irrationality. Spewing, 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 spewing. I said it twice, cut.